Hey guys, this is Tauna.
Dum, dum, dum. Mhm. Hide. Alrighty. Should be live and people should be able to see the video. There we go. Okay, so change this to Magic the Gathering. Anyone can do that and this, that. Alright, there we go. Howdy, Nimrod. Oh, they cancelled the pre-release? It depends on what other decks you're building or what you're thinking about building. Team is pretty good. What was that? I can't remember what their actual thing within the like pre-releases. Like their theme within the set is. Doesn't actually say. I think it was just big mana or something, wasn't it? Honestly, like all of them are worthwhile. Like all of them are great. It just depends on what you're after. If you're after big dragons, then team is definitely going to be the way to go. All right, so let's go over to my Discord and post in that. Everyone. I'm pretty excited for the Mardu one, to be honest. I'm probably going to do Mardu. Speaking of, let's do another pre-release. Do another sealed here. Do you want to do a team of sealed, maybe? We do team of sealed. Oh, here, team of harmonized. That's right. It was the big mana stuff that then you can tap to cast your harmonized stuff from the graveyard. Sultai was renew. Which one do you guys want to see? Which pack? We could use any of these sealed packs here. We could try some actual standard as well. But honestly, I'm pretty down for like one of the sealeds. I need to just post in one more spot. Say that we're live. Okay. All right. Yeah, all right. Let's do a teamer. Alright, let's see what we opened up. So Temur was harmonized, which is the stuff in the graveyard and stuff. We got another. That's the second time I got that Elspeth. I got it when I did my Mardu pack too. We got Kotus. We got Songcrafter Mage. When it enters, target instant or sorcery in your graveyard gains harmonized until end of turn. That's not too bad. We got the card draw with harmonize. Oh, let's see what else. What we got in total here. If we're doing Temur. So we've got some removal, we've got card draw. We've got a buff. That's the renew one. Team of Devotee. When it enters, you may exile a creature card from your graveyard. When you do, return target instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand. Obviously going to bring that along. Grab the dragons. Spectral Denial is going to be good here. Wild Ride's not too bad. We're not likely to want to like cast it for its harmonized cost there, but you know, worst case scenario, we've got it there at least. Alright, let's go down here. So Dragon Brood Relic. Not going to be useful there. We've got this dragon here. Caricature dragon. Kariak dragon. Team of 20 back. Not too bad. Grab that. Dragon Claw Strike. Double the toughness and power of something, and then it can fight. That's not too bad. Grab a Frontier Biovac there. Auroral Procession. Return something from the graveyard to our hand. Not too bad. Grab those life gain lands. When this enters, endures 3. We don't need the endure stuff. When it says draw a card, if you control a creature with a counter on it, if you don't draw a card this way, put a +1 on this creature. Probably not super great. We'll grab that. I think having that as a removal is not too bad, to just remove a big enchantment or something. When this becomes tapped, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land, reveal it, put it into your hand. If you don't, you may put it into the graveyard. Not bad. Behold a dragon. Grab some more removal from that. That's actually really decent. The Heritage Recollection. Destroy target artifact, destroy enchantment, or exile a card from your graveyard and draw a card. Draw a card. Flying hasted dragon there. And then says target creature can't block this turn. That's not too bad. Extra card draw is not too bad either as well. Another removal spell there. Grab those. Grab that. I don't think I need the devotee. As long as we've got like, you know, we've got the 3 lands, that should be okay. That's not too bad for like recursion. I need something more big as well. Like, is there another dragon that we can get that's in these colors? We got this one. It's got the Black Omen, but we're not going to cast it for that. We can just cast it for the big mana. We don't have much ramp as well. Big issue here. Like in regards to ramp, we don't have much ramp. All right. We also have 48 cards, about 40 cards, which is not helpful as well. So let's go through and cut some stuff here. That's just draw a card. Let's cut one of those. We don't need that. Some removal, which is good. Probably don't need all of those Dragon Claw Strikes. I need 6 more cards. So I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 lands. That's fine. We've got Sakan here. How many dragons do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 dragons. That's 1 in 8. We should be able to get the treasure from him then. It'd be fine to get the treasure from him. I'm going to cut another one of those. Don't think we need this. Draw 3, then discard 2 unless you discard a creature. And harmonize 5. We have this other one that's just draw a card. More card draw is not too bad, is it? Keeping more card draw is not a bad idea. I'll figure out what's the best idea to cut here. Definitely want to keep this. We've got the Heritage Reclamation, so maybe we don't need that leopard actually. Oh, actually, what's a leopard? 2/2. Yeah, okay, let's cut the leopard. I want to keep those dragons. I could probably cut one of those actually as well. Yeah, let's cut both of those. And then I don't think I want to cut a removal. Maybe like one of the things up here. Cut that dragon. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm not the best at like sealed and stuff, so it might not go well. Just kind of going for big dragons, but we didn't really get a bunch of any ramp at all, really, which kind of sucks. Alright, so I think I can keep that. I also didn't even get an like a Evolving Wilds, which doesn't help. Alright, we've got the Unending Whisper that we can use. Okay, let's play that for green. Let's just draw a card here. Oh, that's pretty. Alright, we got Sakan. Play Sakan out. Behold, my dragon. Yeah, I'm not. Behold, I still have this dragon. So we get to Surveil 2. And chuck that in the graveyard, keep that on top. This thing I do not trust. Things get really big when that's out. This is not helpful either. I don't have anything that gives like first strike or anything like that. But if I play a dragon, then the Khan becomes dragon. No box. Okay, so we've got the... I've got this that I can play if I get one more land. Oh, I have to tap him to be able to cast that. That's why that's highlighted. Okay. It's not attack. I need to get another land so I can play this. I also have this Spectral Denial here. I can counter something that they play. So I'd be countering it for, what, 2? Cost 1 to play, X equals 2. Yeah, no, I'm not going to let you play that Anafenza. Can't block there. I need to get big things out. Which means I need more card draw. I think I'm going to have to potentially tap Sakan to... Oh, no. Oh, what? I didn't have mana to be able to do that. Bugger. Alright. I don't think he's going to block this, which makes it a good idea. It still becomes tapped. Oh, this synergizes with Harmonize. Yep. Alright, that makes sense. This is annoying. I can technically live for another turn. I block that. Nope, I have nothing that's going to do anything there. Nothing that's going to do anything. I just don't think I have enough like a ramp to play these big things. Let me know in the chat if you think that I've misplayed or something like that as well. Like if you think that was a better option than what I did. Because there probably is something better to do. Like, you know, build a better deck probably. I didn't have any ramp that I didn't add in there, right? Like there was nothing in here that could ramp me. Wait. Anything? No, that's not gonna help. If that doesn't ramp, it would be good as a blocker though, maybe. Maybe I should bring that along as a blocker rather than nothing else. And drop that for another one. Oops. What did I just add in? Oh, that other one of those. Alright. Yeah, maybe if I just use those 3/3s as blockers. Not necessarily for their actual abilities. Because they are 3/3s. They are defender, but still, like, you know, 3/3 for 2 is not too bad and can help me live for a little bit longer. And if it helps me live for a little bit longer, then, you know, helps us get to what we want. Alrighty. Hopefully. Howdy, wave. Oh man, the scrolled away precon's great. It's honestly like, and just an amazing precon all the way through. Oh, we actually hit, why? I don't know why this doesn't update, but we actually hit, I'm just going to have to get rid of that subscription goal thing because of the fact it's not updating. 13,500 subscribers just earlier on. Alrighty. Brujaja Gaming. Let's rock and roll. So we've got all of our colors right here. That is great. I don't think that's a bad hand. Let's start off with a forest. They'll never expect it because we've got the Abzan picture here. Oh, bugger. I think they might be playing Sultai. Just potentially. Alright, let's play that. I should have played blue so that way we could do this. That's fine. I don't think they'll have anything like aggro. What? They just did what I was thinking about doing. There's no point playing this because I don't want to give something flash at the moment. I'm just going to play this one. To draw a card. Oh. Alright, we got the Temur Devotee. Devote. That is annoying because it has flying. This does not have reach. But we can do this. We can do that on their turn so they can't attack. And then we wait until they declare attackers. Roll 3, discard a card. The picture there is so like a I can't think what it was. No, wait. Whoops. I missed that. That's fine. I'll just hold on to it. They didn't get anything from it, so it's fine. Okay, so let's play our other Island. Let's give this flying. still don't have anything that I want to give flush to. Too bad we can't do this at instant speed. That's fine. That is annoying. I don't exactly want them to have that. That is a lot of keywords on a 1 cost. I need that for my Indominus deck. I'm just going to do this right now. Oh, come on. What kind of person counters that? What the heck? Why would you do that? Does this fight? Yes. Bugger. Turn that back to their hand so they can't attack with it next turn. If this didn't fight, it wouldn't be quite as bad because then I could use it as the actual removal. Wait, what did he have it enter as? Entered as a copy of any creature on the battlefield. And it entered and then instantly died? Alright, let's do this. So if I do this... Oh. Oh, because that's a creature in there. That's fine. What? That harmonize. There we go. Alright, if I give that haste, and I'll swing with those. I just want to kill his little 1/1. I have like a little bit of recursion in here, so I think, did I? I can't remember now. Veil 2, then draw 2, lose July. Okay, you can tap my big wall. He's got a lot of stuff that's like with stuff with counters, but he hasn't played anything that plays counters or anything. Alright, so I need to behold a dragon for that to get the Surveil 2. Let's just have this fight one of those things. I can do this at instant speed as well, so... Yeah, this is instant speed, so I just need a dragon in my hand then. Really dragging this game on. Alright, so I can kill this thing. dude. Given his creature's gone, that fails to resolve, right? Yeah. That was good. We're still alive. Alright, we got Sakan. Not that we can behold a dragon with him. We can give him... no, I don't want to. I don't want to tap. Oh, wait, I do. Do I need to tap something? Yeah. Howdy, Lachlan. I am from just north of Melbourne, so I'm going to be down there for Melbourne next week, and then potentially the week after as well. Very excited. All right, so he's having that enter again. What's he having to enter as a copy of? Okay, suck on this time. But does he have any dragons? No, he doesn't have any dragons, so we're fine. Alright, we've got a rescue leopard. That's going to start giving us some card draw now. If we had another card in our hand. Which we don't. Why would you counter that? That is just rude. Oh. Wait, what? Why did that not resolve? Oh, I paid it. I think. Yeah, I must have paid it. Alright, let's just swing. Worst case scenario, he blocks our Sakan with his Sakan. That's not going to be bad for us. There is no point I was playing that. This team of devotees like doing some pretty decent work because of the fact that it's, you know, a flying defender. Really nice. I should have just kept that land in my hand. Oh, I could have won then too if I had done that. Whoops. It's fine. I don't think that he would have drawn a board wipe. If he has, then GG, that's my bad. I have friends up there, Lachlan. But no, I could not live with that heat. Alright. Tap that. Pass it on here. Do this. Discard that. Draw a card. And go in for the swing and win. Nice. Alright. Adding those team of devotees was really good. That really actually worked out well. I think getting that one out and then putting the like flying onto it. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm very, very nervous about it though. Meeting a whole bunch of, you know, other content creators and people who have been doing this for longer than I have and stuff, but hopefully it goes well. Just having the big wall, big flying wall helps. It reminds me of what was it, like a monastery flock. That was one of the cards that I think came out when I was originally around. Yeah, from Defenders of Tarkir. Oh, sorry, Khans of Tarkir. Defending flying 0/5. It's probably not meant to be a flying wall, but it is. Having a lot of dragons in this set means that anything that's going to be able to deal with flyers or block flyers is going to be really useful. That's what I found when I was playing the, like, if you want to, like, from my experience at least, when I've done the Mardu one before, I didn't get much in regards to flying or blockers, like with breach or anything like that. So they kind of just walked all over me. Anything that had like big dragons. You guys excited for the pre-release? I think pre-release is a great way to get into Magic and get into meeting new people and stuff. Having a short break while we wait for this queue. And the queues are a little bit long. Players with the mythic orange names of Wizards of the Coast employees, make sure to say hello. For Tarkir, I think that, okay, so first of all, when I'm going into pre-release, I'm also just like in regards to, so if I'm talking Tarkir, right? I'm going to go look at the one that I think has stuff that is more likely to be better for the rest of my decks and stuff, rather than going in looking for which one's going to win. But that's because that's just more me. Mardu, if you can get stuff that can deal with flyers or like other flyers and stuff, it's going to be good. I think just because it's aggro and like sealed definitely I think rewards aggro and just going all out straight away. There's also just a bunch of different synergies that work really well with it. I think that Sultai looks relatively strong too. There's some really strong banging Sultai cards out there in the set, so it's kind of hard to say because of like what what are you going to get? um, so when I'm going into it, I'm going to be just kind of more looking at what cards am I potentially looking to pick up because of the fact that you've got that extra like seeded booster pack, so you could like get something that's more worthwhile. Um, so like if I'm building like a Mardu deck at the moment and I'm looking at that Zergo, what is it? Zergo Thunder's Degree, that one that makes it so that you don't need to sacrifice your warriors. Like if I'm building like a warrior travel deck or something, or whatever you're kind of building at the time. Like I've bought both the Mardu and Sultai precons. So the Sultai stuff, like Sultai pre-release is looking really great for me. If you're purely looking for winning though, like it's kind of hard to say exactly which one's going to be strong. To me at least. I think I'd need to kind of experience it a little bit more before I could give it a definitive answer. Alright, let's play that. I'm just going to whap out, draw a card. Boom. Alright, we've got a green. I don't have any red still here. That's fine. Alright, that's not too bad. I'm going to play this because I don't think they're going to play anything that I immediately need to deal with here. Yeah, like There is a lot of really strong Sultai and interesting Sultai commanders this time around as well in the set. Abzan has some nice ones, but I think the Abzan really nice commanders are actually in the precon. Sultai has some very interesting stuff in the actual set though. Temur has some interesting stuff. I personally kind of lean more towards Mardu as well, because I like Mardu. All right, play that out there. I can use that to just get a card draw, but I don't think there's much point. I can just use this for a card draw, and that is discard a guard, but I still need a red for that. I can do that at instant speed as well if I wanted to. Also, just think about like what kind of decks you'll be wanting to build in the future. If there's anything that's good from the stuff that's coming out, like, would you like? Do you think a Mardu deck in the future is going to be good? I can destroy that. That'd be pretty funny to destroy his thing as soon as it comes out. Let's just destroy that. Because otherwise he can make 3 warriors. He's just going to fetch a basic and put it into his hand. Alright, I need red mana. Like that. Okay, so I can't play this for its actual cost yet. I could give his creature +3. Actually, I'm going to do this. It's not going to be great, but it's going to get us some card draw. Potentially something worthwhile. Like more card draw. Mardu has some very interesting commanders already too. Abzan currently is probably the one that has the least interesting commanders, unfortunately. Alright, so at the moment we've got this dude. If I play that and return that to his hand, then he's going to have to spend his whole next turn to play it. Instant and sorcery flashback, probably not worth it. Let's just use this. And return that to his hand. Yeah, like Abzan doesn't have super interesting. Sultai is just... Are you looking to pick up any of the current like precons that are coming out? I don't think I want to block that. It's got first strike, right? Yeah. No. You can just swing through with it. Oh, yeah, no. The Sultai one's pretty bonkers. I'm going to bring this out just to... So let's do this. And then... do that. Play that out. I can do this later. No. No attacks. Yeah, no. I'm pretty lucky that our LGS tends to keep the precons at precon price until a little bit after the set's released. Like on the lead up to the set, they don't change them, I don't think. Let me just double check that to make sure I'm not lying. Because for all I know, they have changed them. Although they have slightly adjusted. The Temur one is $5 more. So I'm looking at $80 for all of them, and then $85 for the Sultai one. I'm just going to straight up do this. That thing still has first strike, unfortunately. That is not good. Okay, so if I play this... Flying and haster. I tend to do that. If I swing out here, then he's got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on the board. But I can't swing out. But if I do this, then maybe it lulls him into a false sense of security. It did not lull him. He was not lulled. I was hoping he'd block it with this. $170 for the set is a huge steal. That is $2.95 Australian. Oh, it's a steal now. They weren't so much a steal before. Okay, so you're going to attack with both of those. I'm just going to throw this under the bus. Wait, it's got the first strike. Alright, wait. I'll just double block that. You can only kill one of them. I lied. He can kill both of them. It's around $2.95 Australian, so it's about the same price as what we've been paying at the moment. Yeah, I didn't want to pick up the whole set of them because like the Temur one I'm not a fan of. Jesco one I'll pass on. And the other three I'm more interested in. Alright, let's play this. Hope we draw something good. That's good, except I don't think I have the mana for it now. 3 or 5. I don't have the mana for it. Unless I have not played a land, which I have. I am dead next turn. Let's do this. You won't block me, because you can't. Oh, wait, that's not an instant? Why do I keep thinking this is an instant? That'd be so much better as an instant. Alright. We didn't get our big blocker dudes. The Valtees. They helped carry us last game. Alright, let's try again. We've actually got some potentially very exciting stuff coming up for our round 2, which is great. Where do I buy my singles from? Typically just from my LGS, but here in Australia, MTG Mate as well is good from what I've heard. My brother tends to buy his from Card Kingdom, but then he does like a huge order at once and then gets them shipped over, because the biggest issue with Card Kingdom is just the price of the shipping. So if you do a huge order, then it ends up saving you money because their cards are a lot cheaper than ours over here, but the issue is the shipping. So if you just do a huge bulk order, it works really well. But he tends to do. I do not. Heuristic Nostalgia? I've never heard of that. Are these must be all Australian ones, right? Is Heuristic Nostalgia like your LGS or something? Oh yeah, I buy some off eBay as well. eBay tends to be pretty good. There's a lot of like little places on eBay that are pretty good. Yeah, I have not heard of a lot of these places. I tend to just get mine off of no, that's not singles. I was gonna say like Gameology. Gameology is where I tend to get my sealed stuff because they end up being cheapest there. Nice. I should make a list of them. Yeah, buying off of Card Kingdom's not a bad idea. That's what my brother does, and I the only time he's had issues with them was most recently when he bought something from them. They only sent one copy of it instead of two, and they replied back to him and refunded it for him, I think it was. So yeah, it was fine after that. Other than that, you can also get, because they tend to have things based off of their grades, you could get like a lower quality grade of something if you don't care if it's, lightly played or something like that too. Which I don't particularly care if my cards are a little bit scuffed on the edges. But for me, it's basically like, does my LGS have it? No, then I'm just going to go to eBay. That's where I got my Indominus from, off of eBay. My Indominus deck is so dumb. Also, one of my kids has taken off with one of the cards from it too, which I don't know where it's gone. Because it's not just Indominus. It's Indominus and Umori. But the other day I had a work meeting and my son came to sit up on me and was looking at the cards. And I don't know what he's done with Umori. He's not over here. I don't know where he's gone. Which is not helpful. He's sleeved, so I should be able to, like, it's not in like these piles of cards here in front of me. That, oh, that's the Doc Ock deck that I'm partway through building. Yeah, I don't know where it's gone. He'll be here somewhere on my desk. Probably in this pile of Pokemon cards, actually. Because he put them both together at some point. Yeah, I built an Indominus deck that is just oops all creatures. And it's pretty decently good. Or at least it was decently good in the one test I've done. My son hated it because I got to like, you know, turn 4 or something like that. Played Indominus that came out with like protection and flying and trample and all this other stuff. And his deck didn't really have a way to deal with it. Oh, it was hexproof, not protection. Yeah, I don't know where my Umaru's gone. Unless it's been like, actually it might be just in the deck somewhere. Might have been accidentally shuffled in. You guys building any commanders from the new set? A few that look really good. I might end up building that new the new Kotus, the Kotus Theft, because I've got a heap of Theft Sultai stuff sitting around here. And I've got the like I built Felix 5 boots. I'm just not entirely sure if I like him or not. So that could become the Theft deck because, you know, oh, there's Omori. He was just sitting 2 from the top. Doesn't matter. But the great thing about my LGS is that they're linked in with like 3 other like stores that are the same brand. So when if one doesn't have it, then one of the other ones might have it, which is fine. Oh, this wait time's annoying. I wonder if people switched over to draft or something like that on the test stuff. But no, I gotta try this Indominus deck in an actual game to see how it goes. Because against like in a 1v1, if you're playing a trample, hasted, flying, death touching, life linked, what else can you have? Like hexproof creature, as your commander. Not potentially going to go too well for other people. Also indestructible. You can have indestructible too because there's the Erebos in here. This queue time is not helpful. Give it another couple minutes. I think the issue is that there's only, you know, so many people playing, especially because it's Australian server times. So if other people are doing this but not playing sealed, then we run upon issues of there not being people around, which does not help. Still trying to also figure out if I should stream on YouTube or on Twitch. Because I think that they tend to kind of... People tend to favor Twitch for streaming. And also I think the official Magic place links like the Twitch instead of the YouTube. Because YouTube doesn't really have a like home thing or anything like that, unfortunately. Alrighty. If you're not subscribed, you should be able to talk, I think, as well. I'm not sure entirely. Yeah. Anyone can send messages. Sweet. I don't know how to do that, like, simultaneous streaming thing. I've got to look into it. If I start streaming more, though, definitely, like, people are interested in streams. Personally, I enjoy streaming. A little bit nerve-wracking, like, actually having people to talk to in real time about stuff, but I do enjoy streaming. All right, I'm going to give it like another minute to see if it's going to come up with anyone. Because yeah, I think the issue is going to be people being live during oceanic times. I know that there's going to be some people, like I think, oh, there we go. Like Ruby's playing at the moment. But I don't know what she's playing. Maybe they're just playing standard or something. Alright, so let's see. We got 2 dual lands. That's not too bad. Alright, let's go with this. We got our Temur devotee, whatever his name is. Alright. Let's go with a Thornwood Falls first. Then we can play the Unending Whisper next turn. Or we could just bring out our devotee now. Alright, getting our wall up early. Alright, this guy's playing Mardu, so getting our wall up early is a good idea. I also don't have a dragon yet for Sakan to do something, which doesn't help. Alrighty. Yeah, play your Mardu Monument. I'll just destroy it. Alright, so as for lands, we have 1 land. I can play Sakan, but I can't reveal anything. Not Anointed Procession. Auroral Procession's gonna do nothing. This Unending Whisper, let's just draw a card, I guess. Alright, we've got a counter now as well. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Yeah, man. Wait. Oh, wait. I needed like one more mana. I can't do that. Alright. I can't do this. And once he attacks, then I can block with the Temur Devouty and then do it, which is fine. I can place a Khan, but I don't have a dragon, but that's fine. I want another blocker. Up. Alright. So, he attacks with Zergo. I block with the Temur Devouty. Then I use the Piercing Exhale to destroy their Zergo. Or I just double block. No, there's probably no need to do that. I feel like he's going to use a removal of some kind. Oh no, that's fine. If I do that, then he'd have to pay 1 extra for it. There's no point doing that, probably. He's not going to attack. Okay. Let's do this. Then we can still card. Let's discard the... I'm going to discard the Frontier Biovac, I think. Oh, wait. I need to discard 2 if I do that. Yeah, okay. We're going to discard these 2. I'm not attacking with Sakan. I reckon he's going to... If he attacks with that, I can still kill it with my Devouty. This dude's doing a lot of work here. Oh, okay. So that is rude. First of all, how dare you? I can like Spectral Denial it, but there's probably not much point. Instead, what I'll do is I'll let it die. And then I'll cast this. Bring it back to my hand. Oh, I probably could have just... I'll block that. What are you doing, dude? You only got 2 mana. What are you doing here? Alright. Alright, we've got our big dude now. Who also is a dragon. So, let's do this. Yes, I will do that. Alright, so chuck that into the graveyard there. Do I want to attack with Khan here? No. Alright, currently if he pays something for 5, I can counter it. He just needs to tap out so I could play the Spectral Denial. But he keeps not tapping out. He keeps having like that little bit of mana open. But look at it. It's a frost doggy. Alright, I can play this next turn and then I can like harmonize something to kind of get an extra land draw. 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. That was interesting. Okay, now I can counter that. Alright, I use my counter. That's all that matters. All that matters is that we count it. Are you attacking or not, mate? Oh, they have menace. That's annoying. Okay, he didn't attack. Alright, so let's play this. Then I will wait. Do I want to play this? Yeah. Do I want to put that into the graveyard? No. Fine. Decline. I will discard these two. Then I can use this to tap down his Zergo. Sweet. Okay, that works. No attacks. Alright. Now his Zergo's tapped. He needs to pay 5 to untap it. Is he going to pay 5 to untap it? That would be a move. Oh, that is not good. Okay, so let's just kill off 2 of his other little blockers. Let the 5 get through. I'm okay with that. I want to keep Sakan out, I think. Sakan's going to get a +1/+1 next turn. What's he got? He's got like the red harmonized +2/+0 thing. No, that's not an instant. Oh, it's just fucking exhale thing. All right. Do I want to put that into the graveyard? Yeah, I'll put that into the graveyard. Bugger. Alright, so that Zergo is really great. I think when I played my Mardu one, I just didn't get him, unfortunately. But that's it for tonight, guys. I'm going to call it there. Thank you for joining and everything like that. It's been really great that, you know, getting to take part in this and everything like that. I'm going to make some videos and I don't know. There's lots of different stuff to cover for Tarkir and I've just been enjoying a lot of it. So we've got later on today or tomorrow morning, I'm going to release the top 10 precons video for Tarkir, which is this one here. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great day and thank you so much for